Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Dia. Today I'm going to take you guys along with me on a long run and show you what I do to prepare for it and just let you know what I'm doing in case you're looking for something to do yourself. Right now, I am finishing my training block 3 and this is week 2. I stuck to all my training all week, every bit of it, even though I didn't feel like it several times. And today's long run is for 4 hours. And what I'll be doing is running 400 meters, walking 400 meters, and it's a faster paced walk. And I was gonna do it at the Estrella Mountains where my race is gonna be in January, but it's closed right now because of NASCAR. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go over to the competitive loop in White Tanks, which is where I ran my 50K, and go ahead and do my run there. My husband was supposed to come with me, but he ended up booking a last minute job today with a league. So he's shooting that right now. He's not gonna be done until 2. And I kind of really wanted to get this started by 10 o'clock. I live in Arizona and right now it's 58 out and it's only gonna get, I think, up to like 72. So I wanted to do my run from 10 to 2 p.m. and then just relax for the rest of the day and recover, because next week I start an even harder block of my training. It's the hardest block so far and I'm going on vacation. I need to get out of here. I have 2 friends from Run Club that said they would like to join me. Neither one of them prefers to do 4 hours, especially since my friend Andy just ran 5 hours on Friday, plus another like 4 miles at night. So he said he would like to join me for maybe a couple hours. And then another newer member of the club is coming down too, and she said she'll probably join me around 12 o'clock. This is a 6.3 mile loop, and I think I'm going to do it 3 times. That'll probably get me to 4 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I'm taking along with me on my run. First thing is it starts with my breakfast. We have no food in the house right now, so all I was able to scrounge together was a scrambled egg burrito. So I just did 2 eggs with a splash of milk in it and wrapped it up in a burrito and ate that. My daughter has me hooked on ketchup in my burritos. I normally will put hot sauce, but hot sauce will tend to give me indigestion while I'm on my run. So I just used a little bit of ketchup because honestly, I don't love eggs. I like hard-boiled eggs, soft-boiled eggs. Sometimes I like over easy eggs or sunny side up, but I'm just really not an egg lover. So eggs can be hard for me to eat, and the ketchup helps cover that up. So I had my breakfast and it'll be about 2 hours until I start my run. I like to give myself about 2 hours to digest it. I'm gonna head over there. It's about a half hour away. I was just gonna show you guys. I have a hat on today because it's pretty bright outside and I don't like to run in sunglasses. So hopefully this is going to keep the sun out of my face. I don't wear any makeup when I run, but I do protect myself with sunscreen. Kids, wear your suntan lotion and protect your skin when you're young, because I didn't when I was younger, and I just really wish I would have known better back then. The sun will age you faster. So I have a Lululemon hat. They don't make this hat anymore. They make one similar, but it's not the same. The Velcro in the back is not the same. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep this hat going, but it is my favorite running hat because it's really light. And I have my Run Club shirt on with a Lululemon sports bra, and then I have some Lululemon shorts on. I am going to be wearing my Nike Gore-Tex shoes in black. These ones are on their last leg. I need to replace them. Right now the Nike Gore-Tex 4s are on sale for like half off. So I need to get me a couple of pairs. Even though I hate tan lines, I am going to wear these longer socks because there's a lot of cactus out there and I just feel like these protect me a lot more. So I'm going to go ahead and wear long socks. And then I'm also going to wear my Lululemon vest. I'm not going to carry any water in it. I'm mainly going to take it with me to carry my phone, my pepper spray, and I think I might bring the GoPro with me. I'm not sure. Oh, and my keys and stuff too. So I'm not using it for hydration, just using it as a little storage vest for this run. After the first hour, I'm going to go ahead and take a goo. I went and bought this entire box from Amazon because it's the cheapest option out there. And I like these goos because they have some caffeine in them. But I recently tried BPN, Bare Performance, gels, and I love them. So as soon as these are all gone, I'm going to be doing his gels, and he has some with caffeine in them too. So after the first hour, I'm going to take a goo, and it's 6.3 mile laps. So every time I take a lap, I'm going to stop at my car, get water, do whatever I have to do. But anyway, after the first hour, I'm going to have a goo. And then after the second hour, about the second hour, I'm going to have an Ensure to kind of replenish my calories and carbs and everything else. This is recommended by my coach, and it's worked for me on all my other long runs so far. So I am going to go ahead and keep doing this at the halfway because it gives me energy to finish out my run pretty strong. And then pretty much on the next hour, I'll have another goo, and then I'll be done. And then hopefully my husband will be done with his shoot at the same time too. And I'm not sure, maybe we'll grab something for lunch, but that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready, and then I'll take you guys to the competitive track that I'll be running. Just a bunch of cyclists out here right now. Oh, I can't set this up. Okay. I brought a few bars just in case I didn't want my goos. I'm gonna take 2, salted caramel and chocolate outrage. Chapstick in here. I think that's it. I'm so used to running with water. It's warmer than I thought it was going to be. Possibly should have brought more water. But I'm gonna head out. My friends are gonna meet up with me in a bit. Gorgeous out here today. Okay. And I think I have everything. Hey guys, I thought I would come in here a second to talk to you because there are like 4 or 5 different men over there who just got back from their mountain bike riding, and I'm getting ready to take off. It is, what's the temperature? It's actually pretty warm out here, but it's absolutely gorgeous out. It's actually 64. I'm hoping I'll be okay without my water flasks. In the cooler weather, I don't really need as much water, and I'm only doing 6 miles before coming back to my car where I can refuel on water, but I do have my gels with me. I'll try to record on the loop with you guys. I was going to bring my GoPro, but then I realized it didn't have a card in it, and I don't know where my card is. I am going to get this started. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't usually do this alone. Usually somebody will come out with me, but I have my pepper spray right here. I'm gonna stick it in, and I'm gonna get out of here before I chicken out, and I'll see you guys in probably a little bit over an hour. I'm at 1 1/4, and my Garmin is annoying the heck out of me because I set it to run this course, and every time there's a turn or something, it keeps telling me when there's going to be a turn. So it just keeps chiming in. And it's a little bit annoying, but also good because I won't get lost with it constantly telling me where to go. But I don't need it to on this one. So when I get home, note to self, make sure you turn off the feature where it's constantly telling you when there's a slight turn. Saw a few cyclists out here, and I'm getting ready to run for another 400 meters in about 5 seconds here. So I'll check in a couple miles. I'm at about 2 3/4 mile, and I'm about to go around the hill. I see the bike guy that passed me up near the top This incline here is probably the hardest part of this walk of this trail. 4.5 miles in, I realized that I forgot to stretch. So my hips are really tight. So I have, a little less than 2 miles left. And then I'm gonna stretch, have a gel, and then take some Tylenol, and then head back out. Not sure when my friends are joining me, so I might do a smaller loop to give them time to catch up to me. I forgot how technical this track is. There's a lot of loose rock, and on the back end, there's just a lot of hills and climbing. So, like that. Okay, almost there. I ate it. I got on my other hand. Ow! That's the first time I've ever really fallen during a trail run. I've kind of tripped going uphill before, but I didn't fall. And I jammed my nail too. The funny thing is, this was a really flat part, but there was a lot of rocks. And I was focusing on how tired and sore I am and how technical this trail is. And then I tripped. So we're not going to focus on that anymore. We're just going to focus on having a nice run, enjoying the quiet and the beautiful weather today. And it's not about speed. When you're training for these longer races, it's more about time on feet. So that's what I'm doing, getting my 4 hours, hopefully, on feet today. So I'm gonna rinse these off when I get to the car. Okay, I am back at my car. That was 6.44 miles. It was hotter than I thought it was gonna be out, and this vest was just making me that much hotter. I'm not gonna wear it on this next round because I'm not using it for water, and it just makes me hotter and more insulated. So I'm gonna take a gel right now. I ate it so bad. I have never done that before. I can't believe I fell like that. I just wasn't paying attention, and the second you're not paying attention, your toe catches a rock, and like I have blood all over my hand here. It's a little bit cut up here. My palm, my hands hurt from how hard they hit. My leg looks pretty nasty. I'll try to show it to you guys later. But my friend's on his way right now. He'll be here in about 15 minutes. So I think I'm gonna wait for him just to be safe. My AirPods. I ended up taking off my AirPods too because I don't like not being able to hear the mountain bikers when they come up behind me. So I ended up taking those off. But yeah, it's only been, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been about almost an hour and a half, and I'm supposed to go 4 hours, and I just don't feel like I have it in me today. The only thing that helps is knowing that I can run 400 meters and then walk 400 meters. So it's kind of like a little break in between. I'm gonna eat this goo for some energy. These things are like straight frosting. I mean, they're good, but it's like eating straight frosting. That's why I like the BPN ones. Here comes another cyclist. But anyway, I'm gonna go use the restroom and wait for my friend. Ah! What the fuck? Big ass fly. Anyway, possibly might just do like something a lot smoother so I don't hurt myself. Hey guys, okay, I'm all done with my run. That was really, really rough. I think the last place I ended off with you guys was after my first lap around the competitive loop, which is about 6.4 miles, and I had just fallen, something I have never done before, and it was a lot hotter than I thought it was going to be outside. So once I got to my car, I just went ahead and waited for my friend Andy to get there. So I just stayed at my car, did some stretching since I forgot to stretch before I did my run, refueled a little with a gel. When he got there, we decided to go for one of the short loops, which is only, I think it's 2.7 miles. We did the short loop because we had 2 other people coming to meet us and they weren't there yet. So we just did the little short loop together, got back to the car. Once we were there, the other 2 girls were there with us. So then we all took off on the competitive loop track to do another 6.4 miles, and we all ran it. I mainly ran with Celeste because she did the run walk with me, and Andy and Amanda ran the whole time. It was nice to have Celeste with me because it's nice to have company out there. Losing my voice a little because I'm not used to talking the whole time I'm running, and we were talking the whole time, which was a really nice distraction. After we got done with that loop, we all met back at the car, and then that's when I went ahead and had my protein shake, which is my Ensure chocolate shake. And then we all decided to do one more small loop because that was going to fill out my 4 hours. And I switched my watch from my left hand to my right hand halfway through my run so that I can get a tan on this white wrist of mine. And I think because I'm not used to it being on the other side, so the button layout seemed different. Instead of unpausing my run, I accidentally discarded my 16-mile run. I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna see if there's a way to recover it. I don't think there is. I know it's not a big deal, but I send my run to my coach so he can see the intervals that I ran, make sure I'm staying at the proper pace and my cadence is correct, and just all those goodies, and seeing how many miles I've run by the end of the week. So I know it's not like a huge deal that I deleted it, but if you know, you know, it hurts. I'm gonna see if there's a way to recover it, but it doesn't look like there is. Anyway, we all finished the last loop and I was out of water. I am dying of thirst right now. It's 79 right now, which is pretty warm for what it's been lately. I wasn't expecting it to be so warm. And that's about it. That was my 4-hour long run for this training block. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me, especially for the first part when I was all alone, because it gets pretty lonely out there. So it was nice having you guys to keep me company. If you're training for something, I hope you're getting it out there and getting it done, whether you feel like it or not. I know once I get home and shower and all cleaned up and rehydrate, I'm gonna really appreciate that I got out there and went for this run, even though I was not feeling it. And if you guys stuck around this long, thank you. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. Ow, I just hit my cut. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.